I wish the day would come when I live out the dream.
What's going on, man? It's your boy Bishop City tuning in with Money Team Magazine. We at 89.3 FM. About to go holler at my girl Miss Dia. Talked it up as always, you know what I mean? Thank y'all for tuning in, for following me on to the sensation. You know, we journeying up the road, taking it to new heights. Just got in from Chicago, enjoying our days in Atlanta. It's really about to be an epic little interview. We're going to talk about Music for Peace. We're going to talk about Amadi J. We're going to talk about Bishop City Presents, peace parties in Chicago. I mean, I could go on and on and on. But we're here for positivity. And just, again, always showing my young leaders, y'all can do this too. Follow us in there. Again, shout out to Money Team Magazine. We about to get in.
In my heart, in my heart.
Theo on Instagram and on Twitter at MSDIA. What's your name? What your name is?
One and only Mr. Everywhere Like Air, ATL Hollywood Kid on Instagram and Twitter.
Follow him.
Yeah, and the show, ATL Radio. Instagram, Twitter, tweet us, Facebook us. You know, we're playing, featuring music, all that. And we have a guest.
We got a guest co-host today.
Co-host? Oh, okay. Okay.
You know, with family in the house, y'all co-hosting with us tonight.
Hey,
Bishop in the building. What's up with you, man?
What's going on? Just chilling, enjoying being down here from Chicago. You know, I always be able to come down to Atlanta and see my people. You know, I gotta see you when I'm down here.
Oh, yes, we do. So you've been up there doing a lot.
Yeah.
Let's talk about like some of the stuff you have going on. Some of the stuff like. Break down real quick. No, for those who aren't familiar with you, what's your story? From Chicago?
I'm from Chicago.
Okay.
Born and raised. I'm from Harvey, Illinois, as I should say, Harvey World. Shout out to y'all. You know, in Chicago, if you can make it there, you can make it anywhere. You know what I mean? I come from my home. My mom basically was like, you know, you out of high school, it's time for you to get going.
Do something.
You know, so that was at 17. I went down to Mississippi, went to Alcorn State. Shout out to all my HBCUs in the building. You know what I mean? Swag. But you know, went from there. Everybody was there. I was rapping at the time. You know,
Where are you?
People don't know. You know what I mean? Your boy can spit. I got music online, a song called The Coolest and stuff like that.
Never knew that.
Everybody was telling me, yo, you gotta go to Atlanta, bro. You gotta go to Atlanta. They gonna love you in Atlanta. I said, all right, you know, I'm gonna check it out. But you know, went to Atlanta, did my hustle and bustle down here, did some touring, did a little skate park situation, and shoot from there.
See what happened? See what happened when the guests come on, when the family come in.
See, and then from there, went to Atlanta, did my hustle and bustle, went on a skate park tour, met some dope people, met a guy named Don Gotti that really showed me the ropes of the industry. You know, me coming from Chicago, I had that spirit of I'm gonna speak to, you know, I'm about my grind. I was gonna rap in front of whoever I could. So from there, left, came back at 21. This was 17 to 18 of me coming back. 21, my son was born, so I was coming back. So I love my baby, so I had to come back and see my baby be born. And shoot, from there, I started CatchMeBC.com. That was an internationally ranked website. Did a lot of interviews with a lot of the top celebrities of Atlanta, Nene Leakes, all of them. Freddie Yo, I kicked it with all of them. You know what I mean? There ain't a person on that side of media that I don't know. I learned from there how to network. From there, I went on to managing, you know, Vintage Nation and other different artists that I started working with. Now we got Amadi J. I think she just walked in the building.
Oh, Amadi.
You know, we gonna bring the family through today.
Right.
And then shooting from there, with managing, came somebody saying, hey, Bishop, you should throw events. I got a club. We trying to do something. I said, man, I don't know nothing about throwing events. But he's like, people follow you, so you should just do it. So I'm like, all right, that was Connect Lounge. They showed me love. I started this event called The Playground. From there, we took that to the Navarro Gallery, threw that for 8 months. You know, the ups and downs of learning how to throw an event. That's when I learned, okay, I need sound, I need these things. These things, terms I never knew. You know what I mean? I know how to work a whole sound system now. I never went to school for it, but I've always been blessed to have these people walk in my life and just give me talents. You know what I mean? And then from there, now we're doing Music for Peace festival in Chicago. You know, I grew up in fashion. A lot of people don't know I was in the Ebony magazine in 1996. So I always had a love for fashion. I'm finally able to get that side out. So the company, we run Bishop City Presents. It's a whole entire company. People always ask me exactly what the company is. We have fashion. We manage artists. We throw events. Event coordination, I should say, music productions. We do music for Peace Festival. Everything that I do is about positivity and spread love throughout the community.
Right, right. And when we hear of Chicago right now, you know, Chicago and peace, like that needs to be like peanut butter and jelly. Right?
Yeah, I was gonna ask that question. Being from Chicago, what's your take or your perspective on the excessive level of violence?
See, I'm glad y'all was gonna talk about this because they don't be wanting to talk about this at other radio stations.
Oh.
And it's serious, you know what I mean? It's so serious up there.
Yeah.
You know, it's stories where it hurts my heart. You know what I mean? That's why I had to go back up there because, you know, it was one day this girl, I was on Facebook, and it's crazy how social media works. I was on Facebook, and she was like, you doing all of these things, but what you doing back in Chicago? When you going to come back? You got all these times you never do nothing back up there. I said, okay, I'm going to come back up there and do everything, just so you said that, because I really care. And just to see that I'm reading stories now on online, to where 11-year-olds get shot in the head with a straight bullet that's coming through the window. She at the slumber party. It's not even like she out kicking it. She doing what an 11-year-old girl supposed to be doing, and she gets shot in the head. You know what I mean? How do you explain that to a child or her friends? How you can be safe at that point? So with things like that, we had to start the Music for Peace event. The Music for Peace event, we did that. It's in Harvey, Illinois. Last year was the first year. We brought out 250 people. This year we brought out 750. It's going to be done every year, and that was just that's my day of giving the community music. I'm gonna trade y'all. I want y'all to be peaceful for a day, and I'm gonna give y'all music and all these other things. And you know, 2 years running, we don't have no fights, no arguments, or nothing. The police, they just like, we get paid to be out here for nothing at this point. And then we had the peace parties. That was something else we threw. That was a party. We had a bonfire outside. We have DJs on the inside, music artists performing. Then you can turn up because, of course, the DJs always slamming. And we did that for 8 weeks straight. No fights, no problems, nothing. You know what I mean? The people are kind of astonished. So I'm feeling like, let's keep it going. You know what I mean? I know this is inside of y'all because we all grew up together. There's nothing different about me than it is from anyone else. So if I possess these traits, you do too. And you know, for 8 weeks for them to not come out and not to get shot, but that story is going on every day. But when they come here, it's never happening. It's just, it shows that they have character. You know what I mean? But it's just like, I believe honestly, like I heard Common say, it's about the money. A lot of these neighborhoods, they do not have any money. There is no money coming through there. So it's no different than being in the Iraq situation. Because if you go into the hundreds in Chicago, you're going to see the cops bulletproof vest up, walking like real army soldiers out there. You know what I mean? These not your suit Carl Winslow looking cops no more. You know what I mean? This is modern warfare, Call of Duty looking people walking up the street. So that's how serious it is in there. You know, it's not really talked about. So there are people that's doing it.
What is the local media or let me just say like radio? So what is Chicago radio like right now? Because I don't understand how you can have a city that, you know, produce a Lupe or, you know, producing, I'm sure, a Rhyme Fest and Common and stuff like that. Are they playing that music at all?
Not really. Not really. You're not hearing no Lupe Fiasco on Chicago radio. You know what I mean? Not at all. You know, nothing outside of Kanye West and Common. You know, they've recently caught on to, they got the thing where they're saying put the guns down on the radio and stuff like that up there, but it's not where it should be. To me, it's not where it should be, to where they're willing to take that type of music off the radio, because that's all it is. People don't understand the power the music possesses.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So you spreading this throughout them. You spreading shoot throughout the radio, and you got kids listening to this, so they going out thinking that whoever they listening to, I'm not going to say no names, and you know, now they trying to emulate the things that they seeing, as opposed to really listening to what they going to school. I do an event. I'll show y'all when we go to break. We did at Corliss High School. We go into the school, right? And I'm thinking this is going to be some little hood school over there. We go in there. The school is absolutely fabulous. You know what I'm saying? It's a STEM school, Verizon sponsored. They also offer the kids, you can graduate, you'll get your high school diploma and have your associate's degree by graduating all 4 years. None of the kids are taking this program. They don't even really understand that they got this program to even take advantage of. You know what I mean? We walking around, they got a whole broadcast center, like a whole Steve Harvey show setup in the high school. None of the kids are in there. You know what I mean? So it's me going back now and being able to say, okay, let's do these things. Let's go in here, let's get these schools back. And that's what it takes.
Jay, hey lady.
Hey!
How are you?
I'm good. I'm happy.
You're always happy, seem like.
Always. I can't
Yeah.
help it.
I don't know what to do. That's what's up. Let the people know who you are, where you're from, all that good stuff.
This is Amadi J. I'm from everywhere. I'm a singer, songwriter, performer, philanthropist. all
Everywhere
that
like
jazz. Everywhere like air.
Everywhere.
Grew up all
That
over
was
the
a beautiful
place.
segue, Ms. Diaz. Thank you so much.
Hey. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, so that's I'm singer, songwriter, artist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How did y'all link up?
How did we,
Well, I used
I'm
okay.
looking for a writer.
He was looking for a songwriter. I used to intern at Patchwork, and he hit up one of my fellow interns. It was like,
Shout out Nigel.
He was like, Nigel, I need a songwriter. And Nigel forwarded my number to Bishop, and bada bang.
Yep.
Oh.
We like to dance. You know what I mean? We both some dancing fools on the thing. We like to get our step on and the whole nine. So we sync that way, and it's just always been cool since then.
He be doing Michael Jackson moves and stuff in the club.
Oh, see,
Didn't
you
he
don't
be
know.
Janet?
She don't know all that. We be getting down.
So y'all, oh wow. Okay, we got to hang. Whose birthday? Next birthday coming up?
Mine just passed, yeah.
Oh, okay, December. Oh, whoa.
Oh,
What am I
happy
talking about?
birthday!
What am I talking about?
Happy
You saw me. Whoa.
I didn't put it out there to a whole lot of people yet. But yeah, Tuesday,
Big money.
Monday, this Monday, so yeah.
Aw.
Y'all listening?
Oh, Leo's in the house.
Get him a pop.
I
Just
know,
send him
right?
out there.
Yeah.
Oh, what are we gonna do for the birthday?
I told you I'm gonna
You're
praise
so
the Lord,
chill.
be happy.
Birthday
Yeah,
turn up.
you know what I'm
Birthday
saying?
turn up coming
He going to
soon.
blue flag.
Boy, stop.
No,
I'm
he's
going
more of
backwards.
a strokers type of guy.
Are you a Cheetahs type of guy? They got good food in Cheetahs.
No, I'm more frugal than that.
Ha,
Yeah.
ha,
Don't catch me throwing no money in the air just yet.
Okay.
I'm still trying to collect it and put it in my pockets.
I feel that.
That's
I
right.
You know what I'm saying?
It costs to
That
be
paper.
everywhere, like air.
Soon I'll be, right now.
Grind.
Yeah. Okay, well, when you figure out what we're gonna do for the birthday turn up, let us know.
Y'all supposed to look. I got
So what's been up with you?
DJ.
Shows and stuff I see. What all you got going on?
First performing just performing a lot, working on my EP, and just came back from Chicago, did peace parties, did Music for Peace, really dope events out there. It was my first time ever in Chicago, so
Love it.
they definitely showed me the ropes.
We're
And
so happy you made it back.
yeah,
Yeah.
She survived.
I survived. I had a good. I had one interesting experience while out there, but I made it out of that situation.
Made it out.
I had a tour guide that made sure I was good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shout out D Nice.
Actually, it was Mr. Develop who was with me when that happened.
Oh, the tortoise.
Yeah.
Oh no, you gotta tell them about the tortoise story.
Man, I went to get the tortoise. All I'm gonna say is I was almost caught up in the turn up. I was almost caught in between the turn up in the store, in the grocery store. We was in line.
About to fight right
And
in the grocery store.
I guess
See what I'm saying?
the guy was like, he looked at the guy, he was like, "What's up?" And I don't know the lingo, so I was just like, he was like, "What's up?" Another guy like, "What's up?" And then he like, "What's up? You sizing me up?" And I'm like, "Oh, snap, something about to go down." And then he was like, then the guy like jumped, and I was like, "Please not here, guys. Let's be calm." And then Mr. Develop was like. He was like, "Hey, dude, not here. Please not down." She's like her first day here, dude. It was like I literally had just got there, and so he
Off the plane into it.
The plane.
he walked out, and I was like, and then like it was just like all of a sudden the other guys were like on edge and like posted up, and I'm like, Please
Just
let us get our food. I just want to get my torta. But like, it was so good. Like the food was so good. Like that. I'm like now like trying to figure out what
You thought that
Mexican
was gonna be your last meal. That's
I
all
thought
that
it was.
That's why it tasted so good.
It almost
Food never
was.
tasted so good before.
It literally was me, the guy, and then the other guy was in front of me. One was behind me, one was behind, and they were about to just go in while I was in the middle. I was like, you had to stop right behind me though.
They gotta get it in authentic.
Yeah. So, but you know, it was all good. You know, experiences. No, you know, everything was safe. You know, and everything like that. I think. I mean, it's not. As everybody says, it's not like it's not the safest in some places, but it's not. I don't think it's as bad as you see. Like I feel like that's all they show. Like if they showed the other things and other places that I saw, you know what I'm saying? Even when like I stayed on the south side. I was there on the south side. You know what I mean? And there were a lot of nice places. There were a lot of good people. Nobody was acting crazy or anything like that, except for that one instance. That was it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, she was in there. We had took her to the hood for that.
Yeah, there was bulletproof vests, cops all over the place.
You know, I can't have us in the hood.
So you know we were discussing this earlier, so you're just confirming everything he said. You know he's not lying.
Yeah, no, they were bulletproof. Like I was like, I never seen like a guy, you know, get patted down the side of the street before, just by like 3 bulletproof vest cops.
No game.
Like it was serious, but
You had to go to the hood to get the tortoise, man.
yeah, you had to, but I mean, cause it was like what $3 or something. It was good though.
It was at the Mexican spot in the
When
back
you
of the
took,
grocery
when you
store.
put your bite, when you bite into that thing,
Crazy.
it's like, oh, thank you, Lord, for this blessing. But yeah, so we went to Chicago, and you know, the next show I'll be doing, I'll be performing on Friday for Mika Black is launching her website, The Drop, and I'll be performing at the launch party at GME on Martin Luther King Jr. Drive.
Get that, please.
And get there, you know what I mean? $10 in bill. Oh yeah, sorry. So, also, I'm also partnering up with a nonprofit
Awesome.
called Our Seats Tomorrow, and it's basically about helping kids through education. So I'll be talking to the kids on Saturday and singing my dream song and talking to them about following their dreams on Saturday.
Awesome.
So I'm really excited about that. And I don't know what to talk about what I'm entering in
No,
the
you
contest.
tell them. Go ahead. She got something special to tell you.
We are working hard to try to perform at One Music Fest.
Are you?
So, you know,
Me too.
I'm in the contest.
That's what she gonna do. Yes.
I'm in the contest. You know, it's 22. There's 22 contestants. I'm number 9 right now. I would love for everybody to go
Get you up there number
vote.
1.
You know,
We did it last
I
year.
appreciate it.
Methuselah. We'll get you up there, girl.
Yeah, you
Yes.
know.
See, all her hustles sent me a message earlier this morning.
Yeah, I'm sending everybody. I sent you one too this last
Yeah,
night. Yeah, I sure did.
Go vote.
Dude,
But,
Go.
it's too early to be sending me these type of messages.
Yeah, I'll be up all night, like till like 6 in the morning.
Me too. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, that's so awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll check that out.
And I appreciate everybody who has voted so far, or even shared or whatever, just supported me. It's been a long journey before this. You know what I'm saying? And I just thank everybody. Y'all have always supported me. Everybody here in Atlanta. It's overwhelming to see the growth of, you know what I mean, of everything. Sometimes I just sit and cry and be like,
Yeah.
I am a little sensitive. But yeah.
We made it.
Yeah,
At
what's
Catch Me
up?
BC, at Amadi J, follow her right now.
Yay.
Spell your name for us, Amadi.
AMADIJAE.
Amadi J.
Just like it sounds.
Amadi J.
Hey y'all, call us up at 404-523-8989. Again, 404-523-8989. Let us know.
Real world, elusive to me.